Welcome to Upper Room Investments Bookkeeping 101. Today we're going to show you how to uh, post transactions, see when a tenant pays, and maybe generate a few reports. There's 3 programs that we're going to use, and you'll have user ID and passwords to each one and it'll be secure. So first we're going to start out with QuickBooks. Now I have online QuickBooks. They also have an app, and I'll show you both. So you just go to Google Chrome. And the beautiful thing about online QuickBooks is that you can have multiple users all logged in at one time. So this is your online QuickBooks. We're also going to use, you got to have access to the bank account. Now you can set it up so that people they can't make decisions, but they can at least look at the information. I bank with bankofamerica.com. And what's unique about Bank of America is, and I think other companies do it, they allow you to give out these things called deposit cards. And in video 2, I'm going to show you a deposit card. And so what I've done is I've created an account. My account call is Pearl Street. This is where all the deposits from rentals are made. And then from there, I transfer the money to my business account, my expense account. Now, deposit card is much like a check card. It's going to have a number associated with it. And so what I've done, and I'll just show this to you now. You can go to tenant, QuickBooks, go to tenant. And if I go to my tenants, and most of them, for example, David Walker, you'll see 8942. Well, that's the last 4 digits of his deposit card, which means you literally could go right here to Bank of America. You could punch in his code, 8942, and you could see all the deposits that he's made recently, or forever. He's made a deposit for $400 on the 13th of March. And then you would obviously post it. All right, so we're jumping ahead. So once you go to Bank of America, what I suggest you do is you download the transactions. Now I'm going to go ahead and go from the beginning, but these things should be caught up where you can do it week by week, or month by month. So you put in the date range, you select the type. We're going to download Microsoft Excel format. Hit download. It's going to download, and maybe it's already downloaded. Okay, looks like it downloaded. Okay, it's opening. Did I do it twice? I did it twice. All right, so once it downloads, go to column B, stretch it on out. That's going to give you all the information you're going to need in order to input these transactions. So once that's up, it's very easy to do this with 2 screens. I highly recommend it that you do it with 2 screens instead of 1. All right, so once it's downloaded, you're simply going to do this. You're going to go to transaction. You're going to click on banking. you look at the last 4 digits of the bank that you're in. I have two of them. 2745 corresponds with my Pearl, the one I just downloaded. With QuickBooks, they download the transactions for you, but you do have to, you have to let them know who, what, when, and how. So they have the amounts right, and that's it. And the dates. They have the amount and the dates right. The rest, the description, the payee, the category, all that stuff needs to be inputted. So we have the 21st, spent $402. Now notice this is a transfer, and it says it right there. This should always be a transfer, because as far as we never spend money out of the deposit account except to transfer money into the expense account. So what I would like is, and this is stuff that you won't have to do, but if you know how to do it, then that's good. We just click on transfer, we select the account, 675, and then click on transfer. Here we have Bank of America mobile banking. Now what this is basically somebody deposit money through their check, through their phone. When you click on it, you'll see that it has $230, and then it gives you some options of what it possibly could be matching. It being this fresh, more likely than not, the options are incorrect, which means you're going to have to add it. But to make sure, we're going to switch over here to our Excel format, our Excel sheet. We're going to go to the 21st. Oh, it doesn't have the 21st. I wonder why it didn't. Let's just see why. $6,752, 21st, $230 mobile banking. Well, you'll have access to mobile banking, so you'll be able to go in here and you'll be able to see if it's mobile banking. There's going to be a digital image. You're not going to use the last 4 digits of the check card. You'll need to look at the image and decide who paid what. They paid its Upper Room Investments. They paid $230. You'll see Macula Abula. So Macula Abula paid it. This transaction has not been, it's not one of the options, so that means it hadn't been inputted. So we find Macula Abula. There's 2 ways you can find your tenant. You can just type it in the search engine, or you can scroll down and find it. Here it is. This is his invoices, payments. It needs updating. We have an invoice here on the 21st, 24th. He had written a check for the 3rd. I'm not going to tell you the story behind this, but he says that he wrote the check incorrectly. The dates are wrong. I think he is lying. I should put that in a training video. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you put in the reference number. 105 is his check number. So reference is 105. The deposit was made directly to this bank account, so that's fine. The amount was $230. When you change the amount, QuickBooks is automatically going to assign the invoices. Don't let it do that unless you're up to date. I know that it was on the 3rd. I'm going to say that he wrote the check on the 3rd. He wrote it correctly. I believe he does owe money for the 17th. I need to go over there and find out. So 115, 230. You paid it on the 3rd. We have all the information to the right bank account. You come over here down to the right corner, save and close. Now that's save and close. Come back to your bank transaction, banking. You'll see that 230 deposit. Now it has that option available. Payment 5011 William Boone. That's not correct. Let's look at the next one. Payment 105. That was the reference number we used. And the amount of 230. That's the address. So we're going to match this. So that lets QuickBooks knows that he has paid his rent. That lets me know that he's paid his rent. And that is how you successfully post a payment. Now, the next following videos, I will show you different variations of how the payments can be posted, what they're going to look like, the different situations you may come into.